I've mentioned in some of my videos before that I was a sugar daddy before. And here's the thing, I still provide sugar benefits in my dating and relationships. And you might be thinking, come on, Silver Bachelor, isn't that transactional? Well, here's the thing is that in a sugar relationship, or if you're giving sugar benefits, you both get what you want. It's mutual benefit. But in this video, I'm going to reveal the 5 shocking things about sugar babies that you never heard of before, and this is going to blow your mind. But stick around to number 5 because number 5 is by far the best tip, of course. All right, man. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor. This channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the notification button because I'm dropping videos every week. Ooh, let's get into this topic. So, as I mentioned, I've been a sugar daddy before, and I still provide sugar benefits in my relationships. How I do that is I provide some of the basic things, like I provide transportation, I cover the Ubers, I cover the drinks. I actually have this thing with like sneakers and shoes. So I'll buy them some things randomly. And depending on the situation, especially if I've been dating this person for a while, is I will periodically help them maybe with some of their bills, okay? And it's just something I like to do. And I've talked about the 5 love languages before, and I actually like to give gifts, all right? This isn't everyone's cup of tea, but it's something I do like to do. So let's get into this topic. First of all, and you're going to be shocked to hear this one. And like I said, I have 5 things that you've probably never heard of about sugar babies. And stick around to number 5. Save the best for last. Okay. So number 1, sugar babies are not escorts. Mostly. All right. And let me explain this. So think of back in the day when there was a geisha. Those were the Japanese women that would provide men with companionship. And these men would pay for that, all right? And there was no intimacy. They were just providing companionship. And that's ultimately what happens with sugar babies. If you haven't actually been involved with any sugar babies before, that it starts off like traditional dating, all right? And it does not start off typically, yes, there's exceptions, but typically they want to make sure there's an emotional connection, obviously a strong physical connection, and then eventually, ultimately, yes, you're paying for their companionship. And if they're into you and you're into them, then maybe there's intimacy. So that's number 1. They're not escorts. Number 2, this is kind of a good segue, is that they're not, they are very picky. Okay. Sugar babies choose you like you choose them. They're not just going to meet anyone just because you're giving them money. They actually are very selective and are looking for a genuine connection. But one of the best things that I like is that they will choose basically after a few dates whether this should go any further or not. So, if you're interested in exploring the world of sugar dating, then I have some great news because today's video is sponsored by Sugar Daddy Meet. Sugar Daddy Meet is the largest sugar dating website in the world with over 9 million members. That is crazy. And it's basically a 4-to-1 ratio of every man to woman. So, there's 4 women to every guy, and it keeps getting better. Sugar Daddy Meet is one of the least expensive sugar dating sites out there for as low as $24 per month. The registration is simple and the website is super easy to use. Finding beautiful women in your city is very straightforward. You just have to set up your filters like the city, the state, and all that, and age range. And one of the most important things that I like about Sugar Daddy Meet is the fact that the women have to choose their body weight. So I don't know about you, but I have certain body types that I'm into. So body weight is important to me. So Sugar Daddy Meet will ultimately allow you to date women 10, 20, 30, even 40 years younger. And most of the women on the website that I've seen are under 35. So that's actually a big bonus because I'm not ultimately into women that have children. So you might be thinking, Silver Bachelor, man, why would I be interested in paying for something? Well, you know what? At the end of the day, everything's transactional. You're going to pay to go on dates anyways. And if you're not doing your part, you're out. And if she's not doing her part, she's out. So if you're interested in learning more about Sugar Daddy Meet, click on the link in the description and start meeting women today. All right, so let's get back to this video. Number 3 reason why, or number 3 reason that sugar babies, this might be a surprise, and I kind of touched on this when I said 35, is that they don't have children. Mostly. Most of the women on sugar dating sites are under 35, okay? Most of them are in college. Most of them are actually doing this so that they can help pay off some of their debts because of they're in college. And what I typically go for is women that ultimately don't have children, and most women over 35 have children. Number four, and this is kind of an obvious one, but maybe not, they are hot. Okay. I've been on a lot of dating websites and dating apps in the past, and I will say that sugar dating sites like Sugar Daddy Meet has the hottest looking women. I mean, most of the women are at least a seven on there, sevens, eights, nines, okay, which you don't see that on other websites and dating apps. All right. So that's number four is they are hot. And number five, the last one that you've waited for, the big one that is the difference between traditional dating sites and apps versus sites like Sugar Daddy Meet is that these women actually communicate with you. I don't know about you, but it's exhausting. You're swiping left, you're swiping right, and especially with the swipes on the right or right this way, is that the women I don't know about you, man, but I remember meeting a firefighter at a restaurant bar. Okay, this guy was a Chad, 32, jacked, 6'3", and firefighter, all right? He thought it was amazing to get 5 likes per day. Well, compared to the average woman will get 50 to 100 likes per day. All right. So if you're not a Chad, you're not getting 5 likes per day. You might only get 5 a week, if that. So the difference with sugar daddy sites is that those women will actually respond to your messages mostly, or they will message you first, which is insane. That does not exist in typical dating apps. And so that is one of the huge benefits of sugar dating sites like Sugar Daddy Meet. All right. So I appreciate you watching this video, and don't forget to click on the link in the description if you want to learn more and join and take a look at some profiles on Sugar Daddy Meet. See you next time.